I'm Kamoy, and welcome to another episode of Caramel Swirl. Not sure what mess I will get into, or if this episode will even have a guest on it. Let's get the swirl on and find out. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Caramel Swirl. This is about the series Paris in Love. I really love the fact that Paris Hilton opened up about finding love, and that she actually took us on the journey with her. And I just want to take this time to say thank you, Paris, for taking us on this journey with you, girl. It was fun, and I cried with you, and I laughed with you. I enjoyed every moment with you. But first, can we just take this time to admire, Paris and Carter's love for each other? The entire show was fun to watch, and actually they kept me hooked to the TV the entire season. I said the entire season I was hooked to the TV. So they are stars and they deserve all the paparazzis they can get. Yes, honey. Slivin'. So each of the time the Hilton ladies they are all a character of their own way. First, we have Miss Kathy Hilton. I love her. From her appearance on The Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, she is fun to watch. She is one of those mom who like to put her hands in all that is going on, which is great. And from what I can see is that she likes to put her hands in everything that's going on with all her kids based on what she said on the show. That she was involved in Nikki Hilton's wedding, she was involved in Barron's wedding, and now she wants to be involved in Paris' wedding. She throw massive events and stuff, and she knows her flowers, so they just let her have her way with all the events. Well, that's fun. But then Paris wants to have a fun wedding, while Kathy, she wants to have one of those weddings that is for the White House or Buckingham Palace, so all the decor should be sophisticated, while Paris just want neon decorations and stuff like that. I really like that about Kathy. She help her kids get on the correct path and find their way to not say major success, but guide them in the direction that she think that they should be going, which is good for a mom, and all moms do that for their kids because they always want to see the best in their kids and don't want them to get hurt in any way. They always try to keep them safe and happy. But which mom wouldn't want that for their kids? And I'm really happy to see that Kathy is coming out of the dark and into the spotlight and making the reality world, making the world love her some more, because before you didn't actually know the Hilton apart from Paris or Nikki Hilton, because they were always behind the scenes doing all the work, the hotels and stuff like that. But now you see her doing The Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, which is fun. I know her sisters are on there. Kyle is on there, and that's fun. And I heard that she recently started filming a new season of Beverly Hills, which should be good because this is her sophomore year, so she is well seasoned, and then she got more experience from the Paris episode, so then that should be a little bit more under her belt. Well, welcome to the reality world, Miss Hilton. Don't be surprised though in the future if you only see a reality show with Kathy Goes Alone. I know her husband doesn't like to be in the spotlight or on camera, but that would be fun. Like, you can see Kathy in Vegas having fun. You can see Kathy going on trips by herself, even with Kris Jenner. That trip sounds like it would be fun. So I'm here for it and I'm looking out for it. So we'll see where that goes or where that takes us in the future. Also, the second Hilton girl that I would like to talk about is Nikki Hilton. I really don't know that much about like Nikki Hilton, apart from that she like guide Paris to be on the correct path. Like, as she said in one of the episodes, like Paris have like a lot of yes people around her, and Paris sometimes just need that one person to say no, don't do this, no, don't do that. And I think Nikki is that girl, and I think Paris like that. So based on what I've found out is that Miss Nikki Hilton is also in the Rothschild doll, and she's married to a Rothschild. As I flip my invisible Mariah Carey cigar, Rothschild doll. Yes. She also have a fashion line, which is good. And the coolest thing about it also, all the Hilton like moved back to LA because that's where their dad's from. But Nikki, because she's like New York, so she is still living in New York with her kids and her husband, and that's cool. That's fun. That's living. Paris Hilton is such a girl's girl, and she loves to have fun. She is such a great businesswoman that like people don't get the chance to see about her, which is like weird because she have a lot of business going on. She noticed that based on what was said at the wedding is that celebrities weren't getting paid to show up at events, but DJs were getting paid. So she like became a DJ to bank more money get more money in her pocket. So she see that if I go to club, making appearance doesn't get me money, but if I actually become a DJ, then clubs will pay me to come to their clubs to DJ, which is fun. But most people don't realize it. They just want to be in the spotlight and like make appearance, and that's it. It doesn't give them the whole amount of payment that if a DJ goes to a club and play would get. But at least Paris see that and she's banking from it. Yeah, she's banking. So most people say that she's dumb, but she's actually like smart. And they don't get it. And the girls who get it, and the girls who don't. So, and she get it. To me, it seems like people take advantage of her, and because she's in the spotlight for so long, she knows how to pick and choose her friends, which is a great thing, because most people don't know how to pick and choose their friends in life, and that's a really tough decision when you think that you like know someone and then to turn around and stuff happens, you don't know what to do or what to say. But I don't think that people should, but when you are Paris Hilton, people are sometimes just around you for what they can get, like the fame, not say the fortune, but like the fame. And being around her, they would get more like publicity stunts and stuff like that. But from what I can see in the show, she have some good people around her, and I guess it's like from being in the spotlight for all her life. So she knows how to pick and choose her friends most of the time. Because I think she said that, like, back in the day, she had some friends and stuff happen and that. But I don't know much about that detail, and I didn't Google it to find out what was wrong. I wasn't trying to be like a investigator, darling. No, I wasn't trying to be like that, but it comes down to like the socials and people are interested to know what happened. Just let me know in the socials and I will definitely pull up Google and pull up all the dirts and I will dish. So just let me know what you think and what you need for me to talk about. And yeah. So as I said, she like knows how to pick her friends, and I think she, because of being in the spotlight for so long, they try not to want to be too much in the spotlight, which is good. They give her her time to shine because she's just so relaxed to me. I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but she's just so like relaxed. She's just so chill. I don't know. Maybe it's just my craziness, my side, but she seems chill to me. Yeah. And to me, if she wants something, she always go for it. The fact that after so many years, her and Kathy Hilton didn't actually discuss her going to boarding school and the stuff that happened there. So when her documentary came out, Kathy was like shocked and about the whole situation. They had to go to counseling and stuff, which I understand. Like, most parents send their kids to school. They're like, oh, school's good. The teachers are fine. Everything should be okay. They're fine. They're not coming home with any bruises. But it's not the bruises that you should like worry about. It's mentally. It's not about physical health. It's like mental health. Like, kids go to boarding school, yes. They don't come home with bruises. They don't complain that they're being beaten. But it's like the stuff that they say and the stuff that they do sometimes to the kids, that can affect them mentally for life. I can't say I know much about boarding school because I'm a public school kind of person. I went to all the public schools. Most of my life in public school, I'm not sure. The only time I felt anything was like when people started calling me back in primary school. This boy was like, hey, you're gay and this and that. And I didn't pay too much attention to it. So I didn't let it affect me. Since then, I started like being shy around people. I'm like scared to talk and scared to do stuff. But with getting used to myself, being more open about my situation and everything, I don't care about what people have to say about people do. I just don't give two fucks anymore. I'm getting there. It's almost my birthday and I'm really excited. So I'm old enough to tell y'all bitches right now to leave me alone. So, and I won't care. In life, you just have to like be yourself and live your truth. Don't care about what other people think, because sometimes stuff might hurt you and then people won't see that it's hurting you. They just care about how they feel. I feel as if I said this in like a couple episodes before, like it was in season 1 or something. Yeah, so that kind of thing with her boarding school kind of messed Paris up a little bit. And then she wanted to have the conversation with her mom. So They went to DC to put out something to start a bill actually on this, so make it illegal for boarding school to do stuff like that, which was good. You can see that she's smart. She went in front of Congress and she talked about the whole situation, and that's amazing. Great job. Her mom went there, and then when she started talking about she was looking for her parents to come for her, I felt her pain. But then if you don't explain to your parents like what's going on, I know we're scared when we're kids to like tell our parents something because you're a kid, you don't know what you're talking about, you're okay, you're fine, you just don't want to go to school, you just want to come home. But just explain to them one time and I think everything will be okay. But I don't know, never have really had that problem. It's sad. I was shocked about the whole situation. I haven't even watched the documentary yet. I have to Google where to find it though. Okay, so I found it, and it looks like we can all watch it on YouTube if you haven't watched it yet. It was posted by Paris like over a year ago. The real story of Paris Hilton. This is Paris' official documentary. Yeah, I had it to my watch list, so I'm definitely going to watch this one day and just talk about the whole situation. Maybe I'll even add it to this episode. Maybe not. Maybe this will be a different segment, like a follow-up segment. I will definitely take a look at it. Kathy didn't know like what was going on, but when she watched the documentary and like hear about everything that happened to Paris, then she was like shocked the entire time. And they went to like counseling and they talk about stuff that affect them both, and they came to a happy medium, and they were both happy all at the same time, which was amazing. And that was great. That's all Paris like wanted. She wanted to explain herself to her mom, for her mom to like watch the documentary and see what happened to her at Provo, and just go on, be happy. And just when you kind of tell people about stuff that happened to you, it's like kind of like a burden that comes off your back. And most people don't understand that until they have like some situations that they're going through. Then that's when they become like 100% free, 100% themselves. They let go of that burden, so they don't have to be carrying that extra baggage anymore. Well, that's good. And that's what Paris did, and her mom are in like a better place now. And I must commend Miss Kathy Hilton for that. Like, taking the time before her wedding day to understand her life, what happened, what caused everything, so that she can be happy on her wedding day. There will be a different burden that comes off her back. That's fucking amazing. So from me to Miss Kathy Hilton, thank you for taking that time to listen to your daughter Paris. I really commend you on that. Ooh, that was a lot. So the Paris is like super fun. She is super funny. She says some words and they just like stick with you. I watched the entire season of Paris in Love, and I can't get like Slivin. And at one point Kathy said, I'm the OG sliver. I started sliving before you guys started. And the girls were like, she's not wrong. She taught us how to slive, which is great. That's ideal. When your mom is like, look, I was doing this before you, and then you came and followed in my footsteps. So there you go. I'm the real OG. And for the wedding dress, when like Paris asks Nikki, like, they said that they have like a big surprise for me. Like, what is it? Does the dress have lights on it? And Nikki goes, who would put lights on an Oscar de la Renta dress? Who would do that? Like, that's super funny. And Paris know that all her dresses are custom made. So it's not like they're gonna like put something on there that she didn't approve or someone from her team didn't approve. So she is 100% aware of all that goes on with her dress and what goes on for her dress. So yeah, she 100% knows what's going on. So yeah, don't be surprised. So there you go. So just want to say thank you guys for listening to this episode on Paris with Love. I really hope you guys appreciate it. If you like what you hear, share it with your friends. Love you guys, and catch you next time on the next episode of Caramel Swirl. Thank you for listening to Caramel Swirl podcast on whatever platform you listen to your podcast on. Just like it so you can be notified when I drop a new episode. And if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, don't forget to rate and review. You can get social with me on Twitter at Kamoy357, as well as get social with the Swirl on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Caramel Swirl Podcast. Catch you next time on the next episode of Caramel Swirl.